What's good? We back once again. It's the Boston Clinic and more. Y'all know what it is. Shout out to them LDBC boys and shout out to the YTBC boys. And shout out to my boy Carlos Ponce de Leon, man. Great question he asked. He said if Guillermo Rigondeaux retired today, would he be in the Hall of Fame? Even though Rigondeaux said he'd continue to fight, probably go back down to 122 without his belt because he lost a 122-pound WBA belt as well. It was part of the thing, they said if he lost the belt. So, we're going back down there without a belt and got to work his way back up. But if he retired today, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Will you guys make him a Hall of Famer based on his professional career? My opinion is no. Maybe my judgment is a little bit clouded because I can't stand guys that quit, and I know it was no hand injury, but he a quitter. No. And there's probably quitters in the Hall of Fame now that done a lot more than Rigondeaux, did. He only got, 12, 13 fights? Before that, I would have said no as well. He's avoided, but at the end of the day, you got to still have that body of work. And then him quitting, that's just threw extra sauce on me not messing with him. Like, I was pulling for him, but I didn't think he was going to go out like that. Before the fight, until I heard they say he don't even love to fight. He don't like sports or nothing like that. He just did it to get out the field work. And that kind of clicked in my brain when he said that. I said, oh, he about to get that ass worked. That's what clicked in my brain before the fight. I'm glad I stood tall on my pick with Vasily Lomachenko and didn't catch fanboy itis and started pulling for a guy who had no chance in this fight. And, he got a lot of work to do, man. Yeah, he beat O'Neal Donaire. That was the highlight of his career. He beat Tian Kennedy, Rico Ramos. Nobody huge. The guys that can get him there, will he go down to 126 and fight him? And I think a lot of those guys are going to be wanting to fight him now. Frampton, especially Santa Cruz, and a lot of those guys know that he can quit now. They can break him. A lot of those guys are going to open up the fight. And they might see if you lose one more time or how you look when you come back. And if you don't look right, watch how they run to the Rigondeaux buffet and try to, make them easy pickings. But if he wants to build his career back up and be a Hall of Fame type fighter, it's going to have to be at 126. He got to fight all those guys. Russell, Selby, Frampton, Valdez. The list goes on. A lot of those young lions, And we understood that he was a fish out of his water being in the wrong weight class. But that's rule number one in boxing. You never quit. You never quit. Either be knocked out or, finish on your shield no matter how hard it is. And if you don't love the sport, you're going to quit. And now he got a reputation as being a quitter, and that's the one you do not want. And a hypocrite by calling Nicholas Walters a quitter and then going out and quitting versus the same opponent and trying to fake an injury. At least Walters didn't try to fake an injury, and he just came out and said, shoot, I can't mess with Cat. Cat too good, you know what I'm saying? And that ain't what Rigondeaux did. He quit, faked the injury. I know his hand wasn't hurt because he ain't throwing enough punches to hurt that hand. But, definitely not a Hall of Fame fighter in my book. A lot of guys going to put him in the Hall of Fame, but just based on his pro career, absolutely not. He got a lot of work to do. We're going to see how he come back. And I just think he's done. I think he ain't going to come back and do nothing. Let's go to 122 and get a title. But the comeback road for him is going to be so hard. People already don't like him for whatever reason it is. And he's a troll and he was a hypocrite. It's going to be a tough road back for him. I just think he's going to end up hanging it up at the end of the day. Or maybe a fight or two. But let me know what y'all think.